Welcome back to the 18th Annual TD Festival of South Asia. I'm your host, Amin Dillon, and I want to thank all of you for joining us for this year's online version. Now, I know this year's festival may look a little different, but I promise you we're going to continue to celebrate and explore all your favorite parts of South Asia through music, dance, art, food, and many other forms. I'm also going to be giving you an exclusive tour of Gerrard India Bazaar, where we're going to go meet some of the shop owners and hear their inspirational stories. We're going to find out the history of this area. We're going to take some art and cultural walks, and we're going to do a ton of shopping. I'm also going to be doing some sampling because let's face it, you can't come to Gerrard India Bazaar without trying some of their delicious food items that helped make this bazaar one of the most famous bazaars in the world. Now, before we get to the festival, I want to take a quick moment and thank all of our generous sponsors, because without their support, none of this would be possible. Thank you to TD for being our continuous sponsor for over 15 years. Thank you to the Board of Directors of Gerrard India Bazaar for all of your continued hard work and guidance. Thank you to Councillor Paula Fletcher for Toronto Danforth, and to Julie DeBruson, MP for Toronto Danforth. To our Executive Director and BI Manager, Tasneem Bandukwala, for all of her hard work in bringing this festival together. Hudayb Bandukwala, Alokik Naik, Anna Sazu, and the entire behind-the-scenes team for all of your help and meeting strict deadlines and helping us find some amazing performers. Thank you, team. Also, a big shout out to our media partners, especially to ATN and Prime Asia TV. Thank you to everyone for their continued support, and to our community partners for helping us bring this festival online and into your homes.
Hi, I'm Ruby Sahota, the Federal Member of Parliament for the riding of Brampton North. I hope you're all enjoying the 18th Annual TD Festival of South Asia. I know that we all miss going to our favorite festivals, enjoying the sights and sounds. But like many events this year, this festival is being hosted virtually. And I'd like to especially thank the entire board of Gerrard India Bazaar, BIA, and in particular the chairman, Mr. Chand Kapoor, and the executive director of the festival, without whom none of this would have been possible, Ms. Tasneem Bandukwala. They have all worked tirelessly to bring North America's largest South Asian street festival right into our very homes, so that you too can still enjoy many parts of the experience safely and with your family. Thank you for preserving and promoting Indian culture for more than 40 years in Canada's and the world's most multicultural city of Toronto. This festival has helped support and shine a spotlight on many businesses which have been very negatively impacted through this pandemic. Small businesses are the lifeblood of the Canadian economy, and now more than ever before, we must support them. Our government is committed to this promise. Since my childhood, Gerrard India Bazaar has always been a home away from home. So thank you for today's festival. I congratulate the entire team for all of your efforts, and I'd like to congratulate all people for the efforts that they have put in to helping us through this pandemic. I'd like to ask you for one favor at the very end. Please download the COVID Alert app. The more people that download and use this app, the easier it will be for public health to help stop the spread of COVID-19. Thank you and enjoy. Be safe and stay vigilant.
At TD, we aspire to help build more connected and inclusive communities. So in 2018, we launched the TD Ready Commitment, our global corporate citizenship platform aimed at opening doors to a more inclusive and sustainable tomorrow. Through the TD Ready Commitment, we're proud to provide funding to more than 60 music and cultural festivals that help bring people together even when we're apart.
Guys, how are you? This is Chandan from Chandan Fashion here. We wanted to give you guys a quick tour of the different Indian, South Asian, Pakistani, Bollywood style outfits that you might be wearing to either next year's festival, hopefully in person and no longer virtual, or to a friend's wedding. If you've ever been invited to any wedding, you've never gone, we're gonna give you guys the down low, the ins and outs of what to wear, how to wear it, the different styles, what's appropriate, what colors to wear, not to wear. It's a crash course in basically Bollywood outfits 101. Stay tuned, keep it locked, and we'll show you all the different styles. Alright, so we have a few different options of outfits to wear if you're attending an event. What type of event also kind of makes a big difference. This here is the most simple and elegant style. This is called a shalwar kameez. Now, shalwar, translation for pants, kameez, translation for shirt. Pant, kameez, pant, shirt, shalwar kameez. So you can get these in various different colors. They're usually on the more inexpensive side. You can get these for $50 to $100 to $150. They basically come with pants, and they come with a longer top that goes down to about knee length, and then the sleeves can be either long or short, and they're made in usually soft fabrics, which some have a little bit of embellishments, some have not so much, but this would be your basic style of a shalwar kameez. Alright, the next most popular version will be a lehenga. Now, a lehenga is basically a top, usually a shorter blouse, and a skirt. So anytime you see a skirt and a top, we call this a lehenga. And a lehenga will usually have some embellishments on the blouse. They don't have to be. It could be simple, plain. This one is nice and sparkly with lots of nice embroidery. This embroidery here is all done by hand, by needle and thread. So usually things that have hand embroidery will be more expensive than some of those counterparts that, like this skirt here, are not hand embroidery and usually done by machine. They're typically a bit more cheaper. So since this one is a balance, it's something in the middle range. Most lehengas you can find for $200 and $300 around there. Some even at $100. But this is a lehenga, and there are various availables in different colors. There's no significance to what color you can wear. My simple advice about if you're not sure about what color to wear is don't wear red. That's usually what the bride wears on the ceremony day. Outside of the ceremony, you can wear red at any other event, but if you know you're attending the religious ceremony where the wedding is done, don't wear red. Other than that, pastels are very in.
At TD, we aspire to help build more connected and inclusive communities. So in 2018, we launched the TD Ready Commitment, our global corporate citizenship platform aimed at opening doors to a more inclusive and sustainable tomorrow. Through the TD Ready Commitment, we're proud to provide funding to more than 60 music and cultural festivals that help bring people together, even when we're apart.
Welcome back to the 18th annual TD Fest of South Asia. Up next, I've got Amy from Hoopasonic, who's got a very special performance for us. I hear it includes fire. Let's check her out. you so much for that performance. Now let's head back to Gerard India Bazaar and continue exploring. All right, joining me now, I've got Tasneem here from Gerard India Bazaar BIA. Tasneem, what is a BIA and what is it that you do?
That's a very interesting question. The BIA stands for a Business Improvement Area, and we are, like you said, the Gerard India Bazaar BIA. And we have the mandate by the City of Toronto to support small businesses that come under this area. So we have more than 125 businesses in this business improvement area. And the whole objective and the vision of this BIA is to support businesses, provide them with opportunities and resources to help them be successful in their businesses and help them be sustainable. And it's a not-for-profit organization, again, like I said, supported by the City of Toronto, and it's run by a voluntary board of members, and these voluntary board of members are the owners of these businesses or landlords that really constitute this board. And I am the BIA manager, so I work with the board to support their vision and make sure that we execute everything that's planned to help these businesses, promote the whole neighborhood along with these businesses.
Okay, a big job here. Now, what's great is Gerard India Bazaar has been around for many, many years. You know, obviously things have changed, the way we shop, communities change, but still this place is so famous and so well known. I mean, it's well known around the world. So what is it about this area in particular that makes it so special and that it's been able to survive so many changes?
This question is very close to my heart. I think it's nostalgia, if I want to put it in one word, and I think a lot of people come to Gerard India Bazaar for that. So I want to go back 40 years back, to be honest, is when it all started, and we're getting very close to the spot where it all started. It was a Naz Theatre. So there's this business giant who who realized the need for filming South Asian films. And he started a cinema called the Naz Theatre for the increasing South Asian population in Toronto. And this decision was not based on a South Asian community already residing. This was a business decision. It was probably cheaper than most places in Toronto. That really attracted a lot of businesses to come and set up business around the theatre to serve the people who were coming, to watch those films. And that's how it's a beautiful journey, and it's very contrasting to how other communities literally come up, because in most communities businesses come because there is a community already existing, but the Gerard India Bazaar is completely reversed. So it was the theatre that invited other businesses, and that's how the whole community came around it. So it's just such a beautiful story. And so we have Indian, Pakistani, Bangladeshi, Nepali. We have tons of variety. So even though it's called Little India, it's literally a variety of businesses that you'll see. And off late, we have some non-South Asian businesses as well. But I think it just adds to the very exciting. I'm trying to find the right word. It's a very exciting energy that you'll feel when you come to the bazaar. Yeah.
Can I tell you, I've been spending so much time visiting so many of the businesses here, and I was telling you this before we got started. I feel that authentic experience, like when you're back home, when you're, in the bazaars of India, you have to walk everywhere. You're like, oh, let's go get some chai papri here. Oh, you know what? I want to get a chai here. So I really like that authentic experience. You can't really get that anywhere else.
No, I agree. It's like that. You know what, when you're back home, it's like the whole bazaar feeling. It's like you just walk down the street, like you have a lot of South Asian food across GTA. Like you have, you get a lot of butter chickens everywhere, but it's like that whole vibe, that you get that you can't get anywhere else. And that's why people come here. So, and interestingly, the bazaar has a very different vibe in the day. So if you come by the day, you can catch a coffee, you can get some breakfast sandwiches, and some very interesting stuff during the day. But if you stay till the night, you'll see a completely different vibe, and it's like, wow, what just happened? Like you'll see the colors, the lights, like everything changes, So it's just so beautiful. It's so vibrant, so colorful. Like I think it's one place in the city. Like it feels like home.
Now, of course, this area has grown a lot, has had some changes. What are some of the new developments that you've helped establish as the BIA?
So, like I said, the BIA, we help support businesses. We try to look after the streetscape improvement projects. So we do we do placemaking projects for art and culture. We do a lot of marketing for the BIA. So under that, we do a lot of events. We do local community events. We do events such as large as the Festival of South Asia. So I can actually show you. We're just coming close to one of our streetscaping improvement projects. We've done a couple of murals, right from Malala Yousafzai's quote to 40-year celebration mural. Like we've done it all.
Welcome back to the 18th Annual TD Festival of South Asia. Here at Gerard India Bazaar, not only do you get to sample some of the most delicious food in the world and do all your shopping in one place, but you also get to explore your artistic side. Adam from Clay Space is joining me right now. And Adam, your business is so awesome because you allow people an opportunity to make custom clay pieces. So where did you get this idea?
I've been doing ceramics for many years now. I've been teaching as well. We wanted to open a studio in the east end of the city because the west end is many more studios. And we fell in love with Gerard Street, and we picked the area.
Now, you and I have talked about this before when I stopped by your shop. I love sentimental pieces, right? Like, especially now, people want a gift that they can show they made some effort with, right? You can go to the mall, you can buy something, or you can come to Clay Space and take one of your workshops and make a custom piece for your loved one. So talk about that.
For sure. As you say, everything is mass-produced.
Yeah.
And when you have the opportunity to make your own plates or sew your own clothing, these things, you appreciate what goes into them.
Yeah.
And I think when you receive a gift from someone who's made it, it's that much more impactful.
Yeah. Now, what if someone has no previous experience? You can help them learn?
Yes, I take people with zero experience, and that's even better because I'm a great teacher, and so they learn the best ways from me. So yes, lots of experience or none, Clay Space, you should sign up for a class for sure.
For sure. Okay, so today you're going to be running a workshop, so tell us about it.
So if you decide to take a class, the pottery wheel is very hard. Ooh. What I'm going to do for you today, you're not going to be able to do as yet. This is me just showing off, having fun, doing stuff that hopefully will look good on the camera, but we'll find out shortly.
We are so excited to see you in action. So everyone, here's Adam from Clay Space.
So what I am doing right now is centering the clay. The clay wants to move everywhere but stay in the middle of the wheel. So this is basically preparing it so that it doesn't, so that it hopefully doesn't spin out of control. Right now we are going to go ahead and open the piece. Not completely sure what I'm making, but I think it's going to be tall. And then we'll see what we'll end up having. So now it's all set up, and we are going to try and raise up the clay. Anybody else wants to try after me? So now that I've got the height, I am giving the pot some body, and pretty much becoming a vase at this point. And I'm going to see how much further in I can take it. But that might be the limit to my abilities, but I will give it my best. Good. If anyone's interested, you can get a custom-made urn. And you get to live in this forever. There you go. There is our vase.
Adam, what happened?
Well, it's done. Don't you like it?
I love it, but I was going to take this home, and I thought it was going to be a little bit different. Now I don't know what I can put in this.
You don't like my art, is what?
I like your art. I love your art. But I was actually trying to get a custom piece made from you, the master,
well-
and then one day it's going to be worth a lot of money.
I've held up my part of the bargain, so I have your deposit. So it's like, well, it went well, and now I return it to the earth, and
Okay.
we can make more. So, but no, you'll get something to take home.
Yes, I love that. I love getting special gifts from you because I know I've been visiting you quite a bit. I know you're very talented, so I know this is going to be a piece of art that no one will be able to have. It'll be just for me. So there you go. And of course, if you want to make a piece of art for yourself or for a loved one, come visit Adam at Clay Space, right? So you've got your workshops. Let's quickly plug, how do they sign up for them on the website?
Yes, www.claySpaceStudio.com. We're on Instagram and Facebook. And from the website, you go to classes, and you can register from there.
Yeah. And just a reminder, folks, I know this looks really difficult because Adam makes it look easy, but we know we can't do this. You can be of any skill set, and you can come to you, and you will help us make a beautiful piece from a cup, because I know I saw tons of cups for my coffee lovers like me, to plates, to what's the most complicated thing that we can learn to make?
Oh, yeah. Like a really wide bowl. That's tricky.
That's complicated? Okay,
Yeah.
there you go. A large, complicated bowl. Adam will help us make it.
At TD, we aspire to help build more connected and inclusive communities. So in 2018, we launched the TD Ready Commitment, our global corporate citizenship platform aimed at opening doors to a more inclusive and sustainable tomorrow. Through the TD Ready Commitment, we're proud to provide funding to more than 60 music and cultural festivals that help bring people together even when we're apart.
Welcome back to the 18th annual TD Festival of South Asia. Right now, I've got Chandani joining me from Chand the Dance Group. Chandani, tell me, what do you specialize in?
Bollywood and semi-classical dancing.
Okay, I love that fusion of both. What first got you interested in this?
Well, I grew up here since I was about like 2-3 years old. I just love just coming here, eating the food, shopping, just coming to the festival and enjoying and getting my henna done, buying jewelry. I love it. I enjoy it.
Okay, I gotta tell you, I'm a total foodie. I've been enjoying the food here as I've been exploring Gerard India Bazaar. Can you give me some recommendations? What are some restaurants that you absolutely love checking out when you're here?
I love Gautama. Gautama is probably like my favorite place to go and eat because like there's a variety of food. Even if you're vegetarian, you love your meats, like it has everything you like. And I love their mango ice cream. Their mango is my favorite.
I was gonna say, I think you're kind of liking the color here too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so can you tell us about your performance? What do you have in store?
Well, it is a mixture of 3 different songs. It first starts with classical, goes into a bit of a medley, and then something a bit in the new genre.
Girl, you gotta dish it out, dish it out. Is there a specific song or something we're gonna recognize from a movie that we should look out for?
They're very like classical songs. So like the first song is obviously Ve Mahi, and then Sweetheart, and then Rajvadini Odani.
No, Chandani? You know there's a famous movie you're named after, right? You gotta have one of the songs or the title song from there. No?
No, I wish I did, but no, not this time.
Okay, maybe for next time. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I think our audience is ready as well, so take it away.
Oh, Mahi. जिथे भी तू चलना है माही मैं तेरे पीछे पीछे चलना तू जी सकदी नहीं मैं जी सकदा नहीं कोई दूसरी मैं शर्तां भी रखदा नहीं क्या तेरे बाजो मेरा सच्चियां मोहब्बत वे माही किते और नहीं हो मिलना जिथे भी तू चले माही मैं तेरे पीछे पीछे चलना नैन सितारे है चांद सा मुखड़ा क्या कहना उसका आफरीन दावत में जैसे हो शाही टुकड़ा उसके जैसी न कोई नाज़नीन शाही जोड़ा पहन के आई जो बंधन के वही तो मेरी स्वीट हार्ट है शर्माई सी बगल में जो बैठी है दुल्हन के वही तो मेरी स्वीट हार्ट है शाही जोड़ा पहन के आई जो बंधन के वही तो मेरी स्वीट हार्ट है शर्माई सी बगल में जो बैठी है दुल्हन के वही तो मेरी स्वीट हार्ट है
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Chandani from Chand Dance Group. Okay, so I know our viewers want to know how they can learn how to dance just like you. So how do they get in touch?
You can check me out on Facebook and Instagram at Chand Dance Group.
Thank you so much. That was fantastic. Thank you.
At TD, we aspire to help build more connected and inclusive communities. So in 2018, we launched the TD Ready Commitment, our global corporate citizenship platform aimed at opening doors to a more inclusive and sustainable tomorrow. Through the TD Ready Commitment, we're proud to provide funding to more than 60 music and cultural festivals that help bring people together even when we're apart.
Joining me now, I've got Dr. Harold Bowder here, and you are actually a special advisor to our BIA. So what does that mean?
That means that I'm advising the board. I'm a professor at Ryerson University, and my field is in studying ethnic economies. I'm also directing a graduate program in immigration and settlement studies, so this is my field. I'm also a resident in the area for about almost 15 years now, and I've been with the board as an advisor for about 10 years, and playing a role in bringing in my technical expertise as an academic, but also bringing in some experiences and the vibe from the neighborhood and bringing both of these experiences together here in the board and the BIA.
Dr. Bowder, can you tell us, how has this area changed?
Oh, it's changed dramatically over the last 40 years. I've done with a student a study of the history of the BIA and Little India in general, and it's fascinating from an academic viewpoint. What's different here is that the residential population, South Asian population, was never really here. It started in the late 60s, early 70s when Gihan Nas rented a movie theater and started showing Bollywood-style movies, and that attracted then South Asian visitors from throughout the GTA, and in some cases even from New York and Detroit and Buffalo, and they all wanted to come down here. And they wanted to see not only the shows, but then they wanted to buy the music, they wanted to have dinner before and after the show times. And then within a few years, the BIA was established as the largest bazaar, South Asian bazaar in North America. So it's a fascinating story. And in recent years, there has been I wouldn't call it transition, but more of a hybrid kind of model where new residents have moved in, new businesses have moved in. So at this particular time, I think this is an exciting area because it really embodies the diversity that Canada has, the value of ethnic diversity and multiculturalism. And it's really, in the bazaar, it comes together. We have a great deal of diversity, not only South Asian businesses, but also pubs, also coffee shops, and it's really exciting to be here.
There's actually a lot of history in this area. Like if you go from one end to the other, you almost feel like sometimes you're going back in time because you see some of the original shops, but then you see the evolution as you see more and more newer businesses coming in or renovating as well. Let me ask you, one of the things that I've noticed too is you have shops here that are 40 years old, maybe even older, and multi-generational. So is that something you think very unique of this area?
I think this is unique, and this is really what makes the South Asian identity sustainable. Passing on the business, the South Asian business, from one generation to the next. And then also the newer businesses coming together and within the BIA working together. I think this is also very unique, and this is a great place.
Thank you so much for sharing some of the history of this historic area with us. I really appreciate it. Of course, we're going to show you more historical parts and some of the newer shops that I had a chance to shop at just in a little bit. Let's right now get to the entertainment. Let's check out our next act.
Publicity department.
Is Albie's big press conference still Friday at 3?
Yes, it is, Miss Dimple.
Oh, thank you so much. I didn't get where I am today by letting myself get pushed around. No man or beast or kitty cat or doggy is going to drag me down. The lightning will be flashing, the thunder, it will roar. They'll never know what hit 'em. Wait till they see what I have in store. Big and loud, it's gonna be big and loud. When they fall, they'll rely fall, and they're gonna fall big, and they're gonna fall loud. They're gonna fall big and high.
All right, folks, that was the Leslieville School of Dance and Music. Okay, that was fantastic. Jen, I want to make sure people know where they can check you out.
Sure, our website is torontodance.org. You can check us out there.
Okay, so now that we've had some dance, I don't know if you know this, but I actually got a chance to explore Gerard India Bazaar a little bit earlier, so I'm going to get the ladies to help throw to that. So ladies, where are we going now?
Gerard India Bazaar!
Tasneem, we're in front of the mural. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited actually about these too. So the city runs a lot of grants to promote art and culture, and under that grant we have a mural grant, so which we applied for, and we got lucky, we got granted with 2 murals. So you'll see on that and this we have a mural going on, and it's the same theme. We've completed 40 years of the BIA, so that's really a theme, and we are working with this artist, a local artist. His name is Jim Bravo, and we kind of work together with the local resident as well, and we have Dr. Harold Border, who is also teaches at the Ryerson University, and he also lives in the neighborhood, so he knows a lot of history of the neighborhood. So we kind of all come together to work on the theme, which we really came out as the 40-year celebration of the BIA. So if you'll see all these balloons that says 40 in different Indian languages, and then you'll see lotus, which is the national flower of India, then the peacock, which is the national bird of India. So we've tried to kind of integrate all those little elements that kind of bring out that colorful and vibrant Gerard India Bazaar. So that's really the theme. The other one is still in the works, but we are going to release this mural soon and have a little neighborhood party to enjoy it.
I also noticed you have figures of, I guess, different people from the community that are kind of like lifting up the bazaar, and I like that because it's kind of like saying like they're always going to be there supporting it. Or is that just me? Is that really what we're going for?
It is actually. So it's people who've really contributed to the 40 years of bringing this bazaar up. So it's like, people who've started, like it's men, women, people with turbans, people with a burqa or whatever, but it's like people who've really contributed to this 40-year journey. So we wanted to kind of dedicate this mural to everybody who's had that little contribution to put this bazaar together and to the way it is today. So
So everyone has to check out the mural for sure, and I hear you've done some other improvements as well.
Yeah, so like I said, for streetscape improvement projects, mural is one that we can beautify the space. Then we have, if you see across the street, we have flower planters, and that's a responsibility of the BIA. So we try to keep, because obviously flowers add, just to the freshness of the bazaar. So we maintain and we install seasonal flowers, make sure they're maintained well. We're responsible for the cleanliness of the bazaar. We recently did a project called, it's a pole wrap. So if you see the TTC and hydro poles, we have wrapped them with anti-stick material, so you can't stick anything on the poles. And again, these are so colorful, and we worked that with another artist, and we came up with this whole colorful theme. So you'll see different color poles across. So like one is pink, one is purple, one is blue, red, that goes with our logo. So, and that was another rebranding exercise that we did last year, where our logo looks like a rangoli. So rangoli is a form of Indian art which you put outside your house and you use powder. So our logo represents that kind of beautiful art, and we've tried to take this across the street. Okay. Yeah, so you'll see those pole wraps across. Then we've also done some sidewalk decals, which I can show you when we walk by. So again, we're very thankful to the City of Toronto for the amazing grants and support that we get from them to kind of, run all of this.
Of course, and one of my favorite events to attend here is a Festival of South Asia. So tell me a little bit about, again, the history of it and how we're changing things up this year.
Festival of South Asia has been around for the past 17 years, and this year, the 18th. The first event had like 5,000 people, and that time they thought, 5,000 people is a lot. Like, being in Canada, having, getting the whole community together, it was a lot. Till last year, we got 250,000 people in 2 days, and that's amazing, right? And it's not just South Asians who come to enjoy the Festival of South Asia. It's everybody, as Canadians. I think festival is such an emotion, more than a festival, that, and we're so happy to share that emotion, not just with South Asians, but with Canadians at large. It just brings us together.
All right, tell us about some of the other events and initiatives you put on here.
Yeah, so the Festival of South Asia being the largest South Asian street festival literally in North America, we also do Diwali, which is like the Festival of Lights, and Diwali is not just for Indians, it's like for everybody. And we celebrate, like we burst crackers, and we distribute laddus and jalebis, and we have a dance party. So that's like a fun night. Then we celebrate Eid, we celebrate Baisakhi. We also do neighborhood parties. So there's an event called Roads Jam that we do, like a local music neighborhood party. We do Christmas in the bazaar. And yeah, like just so many smaller events that we do throughout. Sometimes in the summer weekends, we just get live bands across the street, and it just adds to that whole, happening vibe that let's just go down to the bazaar. Like there's so much to do there. So yeah.
I was going to say, there's always something for someone to enjoy. Doesn't matter what day, what weekend it is, what month, there's something for everyone to enjoy, right?
Absolutely, yeah. And the bazaar looks so different every season, like, in the fall to the winter to summer, like there's a different vibe every time. So yeah.
There you go. So I guess we should just tell everybody, if you haven't been here recently to Gerard India Bazaar, what are you waiting for? Come on down. All right, I hope you've been enjoying me exploring Gerard India Bazaar. Don't worry, there's going to be lots more to explore. But let's take an entertainment break now. We're going to enjoy some live music courtesy of Just Prince and Bobby Fellas. Hi, good to see you. How are you doing?
Hello, I'm good.
And how are you, Bobby?
Doing great today.
Great to meet you. Okay, so I want to know the story. How did you two get together? How did you meet?
So I used to live in Scarborough, and then I moved to closer to downtown area, and then Bobby turns out to be my roommate, and every other roommate of ours, they're all musicians. It's a very musical house, and we have fun, and that's how we met, basically.
Okay, Bobby, let's get your version here. So tell me, how long have you been playing these instruments?
So personally, I've been playing saxophone for 10 years. I met Prince through a friend of a friend, and I heard him singing in his room every day. He sounded really good, and he's out busking on the street in Kensington every day, and he invited me out one time, and I noticed that we just had a lot of musical chemistry. So it's really interesting how music can bring two random people together and create these beautiful friendships, and I really feel like the music kind of transcends and brings it to a different level.
They always say music brings everyone together. It doesn't matter what language you speak, right? You can connect through music. So that's really cool that you two just happen to be roommates and were able to find each other and realize you have this mutual love for music. So I'm curious, what do you usually jam to? What are you usually playing?
I listen to a lot of different genres. So does he, and he went to school for it. So did I for a while, and then. So it's just all those between those 12 notes, and it's all the same thing. It's fun. You don't need the same language or the same whatever. It's music.
So if we were to come over there, what would we hear? Would it be more classical? Would it be rock? Would it be pop? What?
I was the first time I went to Kensington with Prince, I was actually quite surprised to see a very eclectic mix of rock music, of more traditional Indian music. A lot of his originals are kind of like a mix of both, and I can see there's a lot of really interesting influences mixed in there. And for me, as a musician that was born and raised in Canada, it's always a challenge for me to try to do that music justice. And I find it's just so much fun to put myself into a totally different genre and try to do my best to do the music justice.
Okay, so I know our audience loves live music, so I know they're super excited to hear you perform. Can we kind of give them a preview? What's coming up for us? What are we going to experience?
So most of our set is going to be covers, because it's supposed to be peppy and fun, basically. And then but I might sing a few originals in there. And then me and Bobby have worked. For 2 hours for this. Yeah, or maybe one. But it's gonna be fun. We're just here to have fun. It's good to just be here and perform.
Okay. We're excited. So everyone, here we go. Here's Just Prince and Bobby. Take it away.
Okay, sick. So this first song is a cover. It's by Shamol Ismail. It's called Tuntuna, and it's a really fun song. So here it goes.
मेरे कोल पैसा ना है गड्डी ते ना वड्डी कोठी कित्थों लैके देनी रोटी तेनू जद तू बनना मेरी वोटी ना मैं पढ़िया ना मैं लिखिया पर मैं दुनिया तो बड़ा सिखिया जदों दा ए मेरा दम मैं ते कीता एक कम मैं ते टुनटुना वजाउंदा नाल थोड़ा बहुत गाउंदा मैनू होर कुछ नहीं आउंदा मैनू होर कुछ नहीं आउंदा मैं ते पिंड दा वां जट थोड़ी लग गई है सट किवें तेरा मंगा हाथ किवें तेरा मंगा हाथ ना मैं मशहूर ना कोई नौकरी जदा मैं करा गुरु दिंदा तेनू सब जरूर पर की करा मैं आपे भी मजबूर ना मैं पढ़िया ना मैं लिखिया पर मैं दुनिया तो बड़ा सिखिया जदों दा ए मेरा दम मैं ते कीता एक कम मैं ते टुनटुना वजाउंदा नाल थोड़ा बहुत गाउंदा मैनू होर कुछ नहीं आउंदा मैनू होर कुछ नहीं आउंदा मैं ते पिंड दा वां जट थोड़ी लग गई है सट किवें तेरा मंगा हाथ किवें तेरा मंगा हाथ टुनटुना वजाउंदा नाल थोड़ा बहुत गाउंदा मैनू होर कुछ नहीं आउंदा मैनू होर कुछ नहीं आउंदा
Sweet. Okay, so the next song in the list, the next song is Jana Jogi Dinal. It's by Kailasa. Yeah, it's another cover.
कागा सब तन खाइयो मेरा चुन चुन खाइयो मांस कागा सब तन खाइयो मेरा चुन चुन खाइयो मांस दोने नामत खाइयो मोहे पिया मिलन किया ओ नी मैं जाना पे मैं जाना नी मैं जाना नी मैं जाना नी मैं जाना जाना जोगी दे नाल नी मैं जाना जोगी दे नाल नी मैं जाना जोगी दे नाल नी मैं जाना जोगी दे नाल रांझा रांझा कर दी नी मैं आपे रांझा होई रांझा रांझा कर दी नी मैं आपे रांझा होई हो रांझा मैं विच मैं रांझे विच रांझा मैं विच मैं रांझे विच होर ख्याल ना कोई हो नी मैं जाना वे मैं जाना नी मैं जाना नी मैं जाना वे मैं जाना जाना जोगी दे नाल नी मैं जाना जोगी दे नाल नी मैं जाना जोगी दे नाल जाना जोगी दे नाल सारे गा रे गा मा पा मा प द नी सा सारे गा रे गा मा पा मा प द नी सा नी सा नी सा नी सा रे सा नी सा रे सा सा नी सा दा प मा प द प मा प द प द म रे सा
Yep, thank you. Sick. So after this vibe, we'd like to take it down to a different place. So we'll probably sing a acha, nice song, a little light song, okay?
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. 'Cause ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away. Play it, Bobby. I wonder this time where she's gone. I wonder if she's gonna stay. 'Cause ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away, anytime she goes away. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, know, I 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 know. Hey, I ought to leave the young thing sunshine when she's gone. It's only darkness every day. 'Cause ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away, anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away, anytime she goes away.
Sweet. Okay. So the next one, we're gonna look for a different vibe now, because it's good when you have different colors. And we are just trying to experiment with different stuff. So, yeah. I might as well, okay, since we're on the happy part, let's just sing another happy song. This one's by Raghu Dixit. It's called Hey Bhagwan.
ये छोटी सी है जिंदगी, ये छोटी सी है जिंदगी, उससे छोटा एक सपना। ये छोटी सी है जिंदगी, उससे छोटा एक सपना। एक बार इस धरती पे देख लूं खुदा अपना। हे भगवान मुझको तू जिंदगी दोबारा दे। हे भगवान मुझको तू जिंदगी दोबारा दे। रात के अंधेरे में मुझे जो उजाला दे। रात के अंधेरे में मुझे जो उजाला दे। जब तक चाहूं तो अपनी गोद का सहारा दे। हे भगवान मुझको तू जिंदगी दोबारा दे। हे भगवान मुझको तू जिंदगी दोबारा दे। ये दिल को संभालूं कैसे। संभालूं कैसे। तन्हाई में डूबी रात है। अकेले हो तो क्या हुआ रे। अकेले हो तो क्या हुआ रे। अकेले हो तो क्या हुआ रे। उसका जो सहारा है। हे भगवान मुझको तू जिंदगी दोबारा दे हे भगवान मुझको तू जिंदगी दोबारा दे हे भगवान मुझको तू जिंदगी दोबारा दे
Sweet. Okay. So the next song. What do you want to play, Bobby? What do you feel like playing? Beatles song? Or the one? Like the major one. Which one? The major one. On the sixth fret? Okay, sick. Okay, so we're keeping the rock vibes, and this one's an original. It's called Main Galat. It's about me being lost somewhere and not knowing where I am in life, and yeah. I have a song about it now.
मैं गलत हूँ या सही तेरी जगह हूँ या नहीं शायद भुला दूं कल तुझे पर सच मेरी जुबान रही फिर मैं गलत हूँ या सही फिर क्या हुआ घर खो गए हो फिर क्या हुआ घर खो गए हो सबक निराले सिखा गई या मैं सही, फिर मैं गलत हूँ या सही.
Sweet. I know these are some weird times, but I'm gonna sing a positive song now, which is Happy Happy Vibes. This one's Laiya Laiya. I think most of you know this. Most of you would know this song. Yeah. Just lighten up this mood.
लाइया लाइया मैं तेरे नाल ढोलना वे लाइया लाइया मैं तेरे नाल ढोलना एक दिल सी रहा मेरे कोल ना वे मैं लुट गई ढोलना वे मैं लुट गई. सदरां दे बूहे वे मैं तेरे लिए खोले होवी ना तू हुण कदे अखियां तो ले तेरे नाल तरना तेरे नाल डुबना मैं तेरे नाल जीना तेरे नाल मरना प्यार मेरा तू ततड़ी च तोलना वे प्यार मेरा तू ततड़ी च तोलना एक दिल सी रहा मेरे कोल ना वे मैं लुट गई ढोलना वे मैं लुट गई. दिल सी रहा मेरे कोल ना वे मैं लुट गई
Sweet. Okay, so the next song would be a Beatles song. This one's called I Saw Her Standing There. Is that what it's called, Bobby? Yeah. Fuck yeah, we got it. Okay. So, yeah. I might mess up the chords, but you got this. Yeah.
She was just 17, you know what I mean, and the way she looked was way beyond compare. So now how would I dance with another? Oh, when I saw her standing there. Well, she looked at me, and I could see that before too long I fall in love with her. Now how could I dance with another? Oh, and I saw her standing there. Well, my heart went boom when I crossed that room, and I held her hand in my ear. We danced through the night, we held each other tight, and before too long I fall in love with her. So now how would I dance with another? Oh, and I saw her standing there. Now she wouldn't dance with another. Ooh, and I saw her standing there.
Cool. Okay, so our next song would be so this is Sai. It's by Junoon, and it's one of my favorite songs. Yeah.
साईं तू ही हो मेरा सच्चा साईं तू है मैं तेरा बंदा तू ही मेरा मौला तू ही मेरा मौला साईं तन में तू है मन में तू है रूह के अंदर तू है तन में तू है मन में तू है रूह के अंदर तू है आस है तेरी प्यास है मेरी इश्क समंदर तू है साईं तू ही हो मेरा सच्चा साईं तू है मैं तेरा बंदा तू ही मेरा मौला तू ही मेरा मौला तेरा कायम दायम लक्ष्य ख्याली हूँ मैं लक्ष्य है तेरा कायम दायम लक्ष्य ख्याली हूँ मैं तू ही मालिक तू ही राज़िक तेरा सवाली हूँ मैं साईं तू ही हो मेरा सच्चा साईं मौला साईं तू ही मेरा मौला तू ही मेरा मौला साईं Oh, so here we are, Festival of South Asia. So we feeling real nice, and these bright lights shine bright on our faces, and we feel so good right now. You want to say something, Bobby? So this is how we're trying to end this gig. We're having fun with it. This is how we're trying to end this gig. We're having fun with it. I want to thank the sound guy. I don't know your name, buddy, but you've done a great job. I want to thank the camera guy too. You're a nice human, doing a nice job. Play that sax, Bobby. Lastly, want to thank our host and Tasneem a little more, cause it's fun, and this is how we're trying to end this night or day, wherever you're seeing this. It was fun to meet you. Signing off, just Prince and Bobby on the sax. This is how we're trying to end our game, 'cause we had so much fun. Say na 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 na. Have a good day, night, afternoon, whatever it is. Thank you so much. This is Just Prince and Bobby on sax. Yeah. Take care, guys.
All right, what a great performance. Thank you so much. That was Just Prince and Bobby. That was such a great way to end this year's festival, and with that last song. Fantastic, guys. Really, it's been a pleasure. I hope to see you next year. Will you come back?
Yeah, of course.
Fantastic.
This is always fun. Festival South Asia.
Thank you, guys. And you've heard it here, of course. That is the end of this year's TD Festival of South Asia. I hope you enjoyed all the action and, of course, all the exploration here, bringing you all the action from the shop owners and hearing their inspirational stories to sampling the delicious food and, of course, all the shopping that we did. I just want to thank our sponsors and partners again for helping bring this year's festival online and to you at your homes. So a big thank you to TD for all of their continued support for over 15 years. I also want to thank our board of directors of Gerard India Bazaar for all of your commitment and guidance. Thank you to our Executive Director and BIA Manager, Tasneem Bandugwala, for all of her hard work in helping bring this festival to you. Thank you to Huteb Bandugwala, Alokik Naik, Anna Sazud, and the entire behind-the-scenes team for all of your hard work and enthusiasm in meeting some of our strict deadlines and helping us find some amazing performers. Thank you, team. Also, thank you to our media partners, especially to ATN and Prime Asia TV. Thank you to all of our generous sponsors and community partners for helping bring this year's festival together. Now, if you want to find out more about Gerard India Bazaar, you can check out the website on the screen. Do check us out, and if you haven't been here in a while, come down and visit us. We would love to have you here. And of course, we will see you at next year's festival. We'll be back bigger and better. I'm your host, Amin Dillon, signing off for now. Have a good night.